All right, so while we've got food in front of us, we got to ask the Taco Bell.
As you say, Dixon had got pole that day.
Yep.
He was doing media stuff till past 9 o'clock, and the girls wanted to go to dinner. So I started texting him, "Hey man, come on, what are we doing here? I'm hungry." He's like, "I'll be there in 20 minutes. Let's figure out where we're going." So we start looking at all the nice places in town. We can go there, we can go there. No, it's closed. It's Sunday. Go there. Closed. And Ellie's like, I can make pasta or something. I was like, let's go out. Dixon comes back to the bus lot. He's like, "Where are we going?" I was like, let's go. Come on, we'll go to Taco Bell. I thought, good idea. You know, when you're just so hungry, it's like, it just seems great. So off we go. So we jump in his Acura MDX.
Yep, there you go.
I drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you fine with Taco Bell? But, like, you're not excited about Taco Bell.
I was at that point. I was hungry. I was
I get it. You just take whatever.
Food. Come on.
Yeah.
But it's not your thing the way
Well,
it
he
is.
had to downplay it so it didn't seem like he was going to be in the healthy one.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if
sure.
you need to go there, we'll go there.
So we drive round there to the one on 16th Street. We pull in. The guy's like, "Hey guys, can you hang on a minute?" At the board. I was like, yeah, sure. So I'm in the passenger seat. Dixon's driving, and we're talking about the day and just, talking crap as you do. And then I see him flinch. I thought, what the hell? And he's gone to grab the electric window thing to put it up because he sees somebody running round the side of the car. And I hear this commotion. And my first thought is, "Canan, you asshole." And so I look.
Not funny, dude.
Yeah, and there's this guy, and he's clearly not Canan, and has a gun in his hand. And he's got it pointed at Dixon's head. And that was it. He's like, "Give me your wallets and your phones." It's like, "I haven't got my wallet." The poor guy's built up his courage to rob someone. He robs a Kiwi and a Scotsman, right? It's like, jeez. It's like, "I haven't got it. I haven't got my wallet. I haven't got my phone." Dixon's like, "I haven't got it, man." He's taking the lead from me. He's like, "No, I haven't got my phone here." But he's like, I said, I didn't want to say we've come from the tracks. I said, "We've just come from round the corner." And he's like, "Well, how are you going to pay for it?" And there's another guy at my window at this point, bashing on the window. And the guy's sort of pointing the gun at Scott, pointing the gun at me. I was like, "Look, we haven't got it." And he looks down, he sees Emma's wallet there. Scott goes, "There you go, we can have that."
There you go.
So he hands Emma's wallet
Does
over.
she know that much?
Oh, she does, because they've still got it as evidence, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And then I guess a car came up behind us. They freaked and ran away. So then Scott's got a call. He's like, "I'm going to call the police." So I turn and go, "Hey." The whole time we haven't raised our voices above what we're talking about here. I turn and go, "Hey, they record this stuff. Play it cool."
Ever the media professional.
And he goes,
because
I have been the subject of that years ago. Anyway. And
right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, see?
All right, we'll come back.
And he goes,
all right.
He's like, "Hi, we've just been robbed at gunpoint on Taco Bell on 16th Street." And I can hear the woman at this point, "Are you guys okay?" And she's like, "Yes, we're fine. We'll wait. No problem. We'll wait here." She's like, "Get a car to Taco Bell at 16th Street." So, yeah, the guys showed up, and more guys showed up, and within 2 hours,
They found the guys. Now, at what point, or was there a point in the process where the situation became different because of who you guys were?
Because in Indianapolis, of all places, and that in the month of May, it's like the time to be.
I have to say, probably as soon as the first cop showed up and clocked Dixon and I, he's like,
Oh, really? Was that kind of okay?
They were great.
Yeah,
honestly, they were great.
Sure. What happened to the kid? Or kids?
Good question. There was a court thing recently. I don't know what the result of it was.
Yeah.
But they were kids, man. It was sad.
No, I
that
believe
was
that, yeah.
sad.
Well, but that puts you. I mean, you're at a place in your career where you can look back and think of all the dumb shit you did at that age. Does that change your perspective when you think of, because how old were they? They were like 18 and 19.
No, they were 14 and 15 years old.
Okay.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, these kids can go. I mean, they could do some real time and have something that's really haunts them for the rest of their life. Does that change your perspective, that kind of age, and sort of what you want done?
Yeah, there was a part of right away. I was like, "You assholes," and blah blah. And then it became like, "Oh, this is This is sad.
Well, it's like a reality check of like what some people have to go through or
Yeah.
do put themselves through. It's crazy.
You know, I talked to my wife about it, and she was very much like, "Oh, these poor kids," and that gave me perspective
Yeah.
on it. But that was it.
I've never thought of a Taco Bell as like a sketchy,
Yeah,
as
well,
a sketchy place. Right,
I know
exactly
who's
right.
not sponsoring our podcast.
So Chips, like the next day, obviously we couldn't talk about it because it was an impending case,
Yeah.
and now that it's gone, we can talk about it. So we were in lockdown, and of course everybody wants to know the story. And Chip comes in the truck or trucks, comes round. He comes into the driver lounge, and I'm sitting there looking at data from the day before.
Right.
Scott's sitting there. He closes the door. That's never a good sign. He goes, "Let me get this right. You two supposed athletes were at Taco Bell last night?" He goes, they're like, "Yes, Chip." He's like, "Uh-huh." Because you pair of assholes. He goes, "You deserve everything you get." Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I heard you guys got your food for free.
We did.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
It was awesome.
That's how we were talking about it today, because we were talking about this lovely wine we had that night with our free Taco Bell. It was great. Oh, it was lovely. Cracking bottle of wine. Yeah. The funniest thing of the whole evening was Dixon thought his wife's wallet cost
Oh.
$250. I googled it in the parking lot. I went, no. He's like,